Welcome back to Cloud 2K, and I am your host, Cloud 2K. Welcome back to Patriots Dynasty series. Last episode was the off-season live stream. We had a pretty good off-season. We didn't do a lot in free agency, but we had really nice draft picks. We'll go ahead and take a look at the team here in case you haven't seen that. Mac Jones is going to be still our starting quarterback for next season. We didn't really find anybody that could replace him. We traded for Tyler Algier, which I think was part of the Devontae Parker trade, I believe. And then we also signed Antonio Gibson out free agency. That way we have a couple power backs, a guy out of the backfield that can catch. Um, Juju's still here. Tyler Boyd's still here. We were able to re-sign Tyler Boyd. We drafted Mike Peck in the second round. He is a 6'5", 215 pounds, 23-year-old rookie with hidden development, 93 speed, 89 acceleration, 81 catching, 86 catching traffic, 88 spec catch. His route running isn't good, but he can jump. He's just going to be a deep ball receiver or a guy that can go up and make a catch at the high point, which is something we need very badly. We lost Riley Reef, so brought in Terrence Steele on a couple year, I think like a 2 to 3 year contract. He's 27 years old, so he could be a right tackle for the next 2 to 3 seasons. We'll kind of see about that. We did lose Hunter Henry, but we did replace him with Irv Smith Jr. just to kind of bring in somebody. Then we drafted this guy Parker Paulson in like one of the later rounds, I think like 6th, 7th round. He's just gonna be a third string tight end, get on the field a little bit. Not really much there on defense though. We made a couple changes. Dietrich Wise got moved into defensive tackle. It's gonna be Dietrich Wise, Christian Barmore, and then Keon White is our three rotational defensive tackles. And we also traded for Eddie Goldman. I think we actually signed Eddie Goldman, just a kind of a guy for like a goal line back, run stopper. Matt Judon here, and then obviously our first overall pick, we traded up for Reggie Roach, a 6'4", 251-pound, 23-year-old rookie from Ohio State. 79 power moves and 88 finesse moves, 86 speed, 91 acceleration, 79 tackle, block shedding at a 74 is a little low. Same with play record at 68. This guy is for sure. I mean, he's a hidden dev. We don't know his dev trait. I would be a little upset if it's star, but I'm assuming it's gonna be superstar or superstar X factor. This is our guy. We struggled mightily to create pressure last year with just Matt Judon, and that was it. So this is really going to be the guy for us. We pretty much have all the same cornerbacks. The two Joneses. Christian Gonzalez is going to take over being our number one corner this year. Linebackers, we didn't really do much of anything. We probably should have, but there wasn't really anything out there for like I said. We didn't really change a lot other than bringing some depth there. Then obviously getting Reggie Roach, and then of course bringing in another receiver, a right tackle. The team isn't crazy different from last year. Oh, I can't forget the seventh round pick. We had Josh Sitton, 23-year-old rookie from Virginia Tech, and 71 overall, 72 impact blocking, 84 lead block, 63 run block. This is a guy that, I mean, he's not going to be on the field a lot, but he's going to be able to run block. Even in goal line formations, we might be able to hand it to him, see if we can get a couple touchdowns, little cheeky touchdowns. He's a pretty good blocker. Yeah, I mean, that's our team. It's really nothing crazy. It's really not. But I just think we took a step to get better this year. I really do think we took a step to get better. We won 3 games last season. I'm assuming we win 6 to 7 games this season, if I'm being completely honest with you. And yeah, this episode we're getting into preseason. Preseason week 1. We are in Foxborough. We're taking on the Chicago Bears. You guys know how this goes. In the preseason, we only play the moments, and then once we get into the game, then we'll play. We'll check out this Bears team before we get too deep into it. So, yeah, Justin Fields is still their quarterback. Dalvin Cook they brought in with Leonard Fournette at receiver. DJ Moore they brought in Odell Beckham Jr. And then not much after that. Tight end Cole Kmet. Offensive line Braxton Jones. Brian Stills is a rookie. Cody Whitehair. Nate Davis. Then Darnell Wright. Pretty solid offensive line. Not great, some solids. They got Josh Uche. We did let Josh Uche walk. They got Travis Gibson on the right end. At D7 tackle, they brought in Michael Pierce. They've drafted Alonzo Hutchins. At outside linebacker, Simone Takitaki. At middle linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds, Noah Sewell. Right outside linebacker is TJ Edwards. In the defensive back, Jalen Johnson, Tyreek Stevenson, Kyler Gordon, Terrell Smith. Not great. At safety, got Eddie Jackson. And at strong safety, they have Jaquan Brisker. They're a decent team. I think these were the people they had the first overall pick and we traded back and we gave them second and a couple picks later down in the draft for last year and this coming up season. So let's get it started. We'll give Antonio Gibson the ball right away and he makes a little bit of a juke and gets 7 yards. Antonio Gibson's gonna try, and I say this lightly, try to take the role that Matt Breida had for us last year, just a guy out of the backfield catch, gets some handles out of the backfield, just something a little bit different than all the power backs we have, because we have a lot of power backs and not a lot anything else. The biggest thing is going to be our offensive line being better this year. Mac Jones, I'm still not fully convinced this guy is our franchise quarterback. There was nothing really there. Reggie Roach was the pick. There was no doubt about it. There was nobody else really there that I even had an interest in. As the pass gets knocked out, it's okay. We are going to punt first possession, but there was no quarterbacks there that really stood out. I think the highest one was like a 74, 75 overall, and I think he had normal dev. So we wouldn't have got anything better than Mac Jones. So we might as well try to build the team up around him, see if we can maybe use that to compete this year to win some more games. And a lot of it's going to be our offensive line holding up. Our offensive line needs a 100% hold up this season. Right away we were on defense. 3rd and inches. They were in the gun. Interesting. I was going to just bring pressure. We're going to still bring the pressure and not be able. Oh, we can't knock that out. And it looks like he has a touchdown. I think it's Tyler Scott gets a touchdown. Preseason doesn't really matter much. We're just looking for some decent reps for some people, and a lot of that's going to be like trying to get Mike Peck the ball, maybe seeing what Antonio Gibson can do. Just like we know who Antonio Gibson is, but just seeing how he works in this offense. But it's a lot of Mike Peck is kind of what I'm interested in seeing, as we're going to throw him a deep ball there, and there's a flag. We'll see what the flag is on. I'm assuming pass interference because he kind of got bumped up a little bit. Yeah, pass interference on the defense. It's going to be on Tyreek Stevenson. Sure. Hey, draw a flag, man. We went down and scored, and our defense is back on the field. Listen, if you can at least get down there and start drawing some penalties down the field, then that's going to be big for us. That's definitely going to be big for us. 1st and goal is probably going to be the last play of the first quarter, and Tavai cannot – that's not even drawing Tavai. I don't remember who 28 is. Cannot catch up with Dalvin Cook, and they're going to go up 14-7 end of quarter. Now the starters are out. There's going to be a lot of backups, so Malik Willis is back on the field for us, even though he was our starter for like half the season last year because of injuries. Kind of rough. And I'm noticing we do not have Mike Peck on the field anymore, which he's our 3rd-string receiver. And I don't care about Derek Young getting play here, if I'm being completely honest with you. I want Mike Peck getting play. And I think it's going to end up being, he's going to be our number one receiver right now. Demario Douglas, who I'm still interested in developing. I do think Demario Douglas could be something for us, as we have 7 wide open, but that pass gets knocked away. We have Juju on the field, but not Mike Peck in the second quarter of our preseason game is definitely interesting. And here we are again, the same plays. They want me to run the same plays again. I'm excited for Tyler Algier. I don't know how much playtime he's actually going to get this season, because he's not a power back or our 3rd down back, as I hit the wrong button there. But he's going to be able to come in when Ramondre Stevenson is tired and kind of fill in that power back role. So he might not have a big season, but he's definitely going to have a role for us for sure. And this play is going to be just a block, as I maybe look for, they bring pressure and there's really nobody open, so just got to throw it up in the air. It get knocked away. I actually haven't played Madden since the live stream on Sunday, so I am a little rusty here. That's why I'm kind of glad it's the preseason, so we can kind of get in here, get messing around with our new players, and just, before the season actually matters. We have the ball in a 3rd down alert. There's 3 minutes left in the quarter before halftime, a 14-10 game, and I guess I'll just dump it down here to Juju, or Mike Peck got open, and the pass is just thrown past him. 1 for 7, 12 yards for Malik Willis. Yeah. I'm really hoping Malik Willis isn't our quarterback. Like, I just hope he doesn't play quarterback for us this year. He wasn't good last year. He only had a few really good plays. Other than that, it was pretty rough. So, like I said, I'm hoping we just don't have to see him. Mike Peck holds on, though. Gets about 13 yards. I think that probably is his first catch, as he hits a little bit of a thing there. We have 1 catch for 13 yards. We're in now the red zone, so let's maybe get Mike Peck a touchdown here week 1 of preseason. Just kind of get him acclimated to the NFL, and we're just going to throw it up there for him. I mean, he's got 1-on-1 in the end zone, and doesn't really he kind of went for it, but not really. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. Irv Smith Jr. is on the field right now, another addition in the offseason I think I talked about. Just a guy to kind of replace Hunter Henry. He's not going to be as good as Hunter Henry was for us, because Hunter Henry's like an 80 overall. But Irv Smith gets the touchdown. That's his first touchdown as a New England Patriot. And we're actually going to take the lead going into the 2-minute warning. Big 3rd down, make the stop. Sure. I mean, I guess if you want me to, I can make the stop. Bledsoe, man. Bledsoe played a little bit for us last year when Jabril Peppers got hurt. I don't know if you guys remember that. But yeah, we get to their guy, and Keon White gets hurt. Now that sucks. Right now, he's our third string defensive tackle, so it's not like a big thing. But he's a young guy I'm looking to develop, and like once I move on from Dietrich Wise, so hopefully Keon White isn't really out for that long. Nobody's really open, and I got hit. I kind of stepped up into a sack there. 2 minute warning. I mean, I'm sorry, 2 minute drill. Let's see if I can get something going here. Yeah, I mean, we have not. I don't really love these routes. I don't know why Juju's on the field. If I'm being completely honest with you, X got wide open, and the ball is a bullet pass instead of a lob. If that's a lob over their head, that's an easy touchdown. And now they want us to run the ball, and I'm gonna line up like it, but we're gonna throw it, and I'm just gonna maybe trust our guy Mike. Mike might get open. I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna pop it, and the pass is gonna be nowhere near. And Mike Pett cannot catch it. The pass was just nowhere near where it needed to be. That's more towards the sideline. Mike probably has a big catch, but Malik Willis isn't the guy, and we've known this from last season. We traded for him hoping he could be the guy for us last year during the injuries of Mac Jones, but it just it hasn't been it. We gotta really hope Mac Jones stays healthy this season. All right, we're back here on offense again in the third quarter now. I'll be honest with you, I'm really just looking for Mike Peck most of the time. We've somehow got Antonio Gibson and Tyler Algier out here on the field at the same time. As Circle kind of got open there, and of course Malik Willis misses it again. 7 for 19, 85 yards and touch. This is like peak Malik Willis that we saw last season, and we're not kicking a field goal. I think I kicked one earlier. We're not doing it anymore. We've got to get Mike Peck the ball. We've got to get him moving. Irv Smith Jr. though, right up the seam, could be open, but instead he's just gonna miss another comeback route, and we're gonna give him the ball back. I mean, you could definitely tell I'm a little rusty, but you could also tell Malik Willis sucks. So we have multiple things going for us here. We definitely have multiple things going for us here. It's 3rd down and 3. Nobody really gets open. I'm just gonna throw it up to Demario Douglas, who comes back and catches. Was that Demario Douglas? 87. Why? I kind of forgot his number. It's not gonna show me, is it? Okay, that might have been Demario Douglas. I completely forgot. We just threw it up to him. He stopped and went. Yeah, Demario Douglas, 2 for 38. That's a guy that like we have to keep an eye on. I don't think anytime soon gonna be like the guy as okay. I don't think anytime soon he's gonna be any type of like prominent receiver for us. But like, if any of our receivers go down with injury, Demario Douglas is gonna be the one that's gonna step in and kind of fill the void. As we keep just calling the same plays, can we just not do that? But it seems like that's all we want to do. I'm dumping off to Irv Smith here. We get the 4th and inches, really. Okay. I'll see if we can get Mike Peck going across the middle of the field. They're bringing pressure. Just got to step up and throw the ball. Mike Peck drops it at the end zone. Kind of a big drop for you, Mike. That would have been your first touchdown. Would have definitely helped your progression. But, he can't catch it. Yeah, okay, 4th quarter. I'm a little off talking. It's been a couple of days since I've recorded. I'm sorry. I don't really see anybody right away. X does get open. Irv Smith Jr. gets past. And, dude, again, he misses. There's been like 4 times where the receiver's gotten open and Malik Willis just completely butchers the throw, and it's really annoying. It's really annoying. Hopefully we don't see him much this season. We're just gonna try to go for here on 3rd down or 4th down actually. Mike Peck can't get to the ball. The pass was a little off anyway. Rough day from Malik Willis. He's definitely not giving any type of quarterback controversy. There's no controversy here in New England. We know who our guys, Juwan Bentley and Jelani Tavai, are on the field for reasons I simply cannot understand. As that pass gets dropped, why do we have so many starters on the field? I do not want you guys to get. We have the injury bug on this team. Our players get injured, so please, why are you on the field? We simply cannot have these injuries this season. It derailed our season. Like, we weren't going to be good anyway, but we probably would have had a couple more wins if we didn't have half our team sitting on the bench most of the good part of the season. It's just really what it was. Kyle Duggar's playing linebacker. He should not be on the field. It is what it is, right? I guess it is what it is. We're going to try to get to him as whoever 13 is, one of the Jones, instead of going for the ball, just decides to run down and give up the spot behind. Okay. I forgot this game can be pretty frustrating. I mean, this is like a game-winning drive right here. We try to get to him. Kyle Duggar, I think, gets that big sack on Boone. I mean, hey, it's just preseason, but, like, we need to instill a winning mentality for this team because we didn't have, like, we barely won last season. I don't think we even won in preseason last season. So it's like we need to, like, set the precedent that this season is going to be different. This is a winning season for us, okay? Things are going to be so much better, and it starts by winning week 1 in preseason at home, getting momentum flowing. And you know what? 3rd and 12. This is a big area. It's 2-down territory. They're not kicking this at all. They're not punting this at all. This is going to be a touchdown drive, and I'm just going to try to stick here with them. And the quarterback's going to run and throw it away. Oh, a sack would have been crazy there because the clock would have stayed, and they would have had to use a timeout. But this is it. 4th down and 12. We get a stop here. We basically win the game, and we get out 1-0 in this preseason. And that would just be really, really massive. Like I said, for team morale, we're going to try here. 4th and 12. Everybody's covered. Don't throw it to the tight end, or not the tight end. We're going to go for oh, my God. I went for the interception. It's preseason. I went for the interception. And our defensive back just completely butchered it. Okay, well, minute 21, 3 timeouts. They have full momentum, and I keep calling bench plays because I don't know. Antonio Gibson, though. Oh, my. Malik, please. Malik, please. You have 20 incompletions and only 14 completions. Oh, my God. Malik, for the love of God, to stand in there and hit a throw. You cannot be this consistently bad and still be in the NFL. I am sorry. I don't like saying that. That was almost picked off because it was thrown out of a sack. This guy isn't a real NFL quarterback. He cannot hit some of the easiest throws that I think any of us could hit in real life. Like, I swear. I swear. We're trying to throw at the peck here. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Does this guy have no... What is... All right, you might not even make the roster. I'm not going to lie. You actually suck. You actually suck. That's going to go right up the seam and almost get caught. It's going to get dropped. We're going to lose game 1. Malik Willis, you might not make the roster because you were, like... I don't even care. I really don't even care here. Yeah. I'll do this 4th down, I guess. We have no timeouts, and the game's over anyway. I didn't even get you. Yeah, Malik Willis, you might not make the opening day roster. We might try to find somebody else. Week 2 of the preseason, we are playing the Washington Commanders, who looks like they have Baker Mayfield at quarterback. That's interesting. We're home again in week 2, so I guess week 3 will be away. Yeah, starters are going to play the first half this week, so hopefully we get a little bit more burn with them and see kind of more what we got here. Mike Peck still... Wait a minute. Where's Juju? I didn't see any injuries. I didn't even see. I must have missed that. Christian Gonzalez is out for the game. Juju is 3 weeks out. Okay. We're already starting. I mean, this is exactly what I wanted to keep Demario Douglas for, was for moments like these, where Tyler Boyd drops a pass in his hands. Demario Douglas is going to get run. I mean, Juju might be ready for week 1. If not, it'll be week 2. So, we cannot have another season like this, man. We cannot have another season of just straight injuries as Mac Jones gets lit up, completely lit up on his pass attempt there, and we're already at a 3rd and 10. This season isn't giving me any more hope than last season had. It really isn't here. We're going to drop it off the triangle. If we can get that pass off, we do. 11, Tyquan Thornton, who has some speed, gets up the corner, gets about 17 yards, and there we go. That's a good play for us. Tyquan Thornton is a guy who really doesn't feature in the offense, but he's got some speed. So maybe he finds himself some snaps this year. I don't really know. I don't know what we could really find for him. As we try to get square, we get hit again. Our offensive line is just getting run over by this really, really good Commanders defensive line. I mean, that's basically what it is. Plus, we're only throwing the ball. I'm trying to get Mac Jones really acclimated with a couple of new receivers and just kind of see what we have there. Tyler Boyd gets open again. Can he catch this one? He does catch this one. Thank God. You're our number 1 receiver. I need you to kind of step up and make these plays for us right now. And dropping easy ones like you did the first play is, it's just not going to work. It's just not going to work. If you guys remember in the offseason episode, I brought back with my offensive and defensive coordinator. I'm like, listen, I only gave them 1 season. I don't want to give up on them already. Let's let them get another year with the team, a couple new playmakers in it, see if our offensive coordinator can get our offense kind of cooking. Because I don't know if you guys remember, we had the number 5 ranked rushing defense last season. So our defense, while not being good, like we were not good on defense, we could stop the run. We just very obviously struggled against the pass, and then our offense really didn't get anything at all going. So we had to figure out something on offense. And dude, I thought that was a pretty good pass. You don't want me to. I'm not punting from here. It's just not going to happen. We're on the opponent's 41-yard line. We didn't really find a kicker that could maybe hit that. But I'm going to just try to go for Gesicki. He's our probably our best actually offensive guy. Tyler Boyd's pretty good, but Mike Gesicki is kind of a different monster, and he does catch it in. We have a first down, 1st and 10. I picked that play again. Dude, they love calling this play, and I don't like the play. The people don't get open. They do not get open on this play, and it just ends up looking stupid every single time. R1 was open there, and he stopped, but he gets the catch, and I think that's Antonio Gibson. Gets the catch, gets the first down. Yeah, I thought he was going to keep running to the end zone because he would have had a touchdown, but then he just kind of gave up on it. And that's all they're dude, why is this all we're calling? I don't like the play, and yet I run it 10 times a game because they just keep calling the ball. This has got to go to Mike Peck, man, right? No, I can't go to Peck. And we, thank God, got the ball off before we got sacked. I'm trying to get Mike Peck a touchdown. I think once he gets that first one, it'll just open up, and he's going to be a monster for us. And they just keep calling the play. It's either that and bench. Holy moly. Maybe we do need an offensive coordinator. This dude's drawing up plays like in the sand pit or something. It's not going well right now. As we can't even, dude, our guards are being tore apart by their defensive tackles right now, and it's hurting. Let's see how Antonio Gibson does on these wheel routes. Matt Breida was deadly last year on these wheel routes, and I wonder if we can get the same thing from Antonio Gibson. Looks like we can. That's a dot, and it's swatted away. That ball's got to be put a little bit more towards the corner of the end zone, and doesn't get picked off by, or not picked off, but doesn't get squatted away by Cam Curl there. But unfortunately, Mac Jones doesn't quite place where we need it, so it doesn't quite get there. And we're just going to go for it here. We have no reason not to, except for the reason we got sacked by Mathis, who just ran through our offensive line, and we're going to give them the ball back. Okay. 3rd down alert. And I know I'm not calling the greatest plays. I am just trying to get big plays here. It is what it is. But I don't know. I feel like we should be doing more than we are, to be completely honest. R1 gets wide open. I think it's Tyler Boyd. Gets wide open and a 43-yard touchdown. There we go. That is the play that's going to open up our offense. Tyler Boyd just getting past the defenders, getting open to Mac Jones, throwing a perfect pass. Finally, 3rd down alert again. We have a chance to take the lead going into halftime. Washington turned the ball over. Okay. We're cooking a little bit now. We're cooking a little bit now. Hey man. Why? Hey man, that pass wasn't. Wow. Okay. We gave him the ball back. That pass didn't go anywhere. That pass did not go where it was supposed to go. Not at all. Not to go. And now it's the 3rd quarter. We're still tied, and here he is. Here's the guy. I love you. You suck. You really, really suck. I gotta get Mike Peck back in here. There's no reason he's not playing right now, to be completely honest with you. Malik Willis actually hits a pass to Tyquan Thornton. 2 for 3, 14 yards. Okay, yeah, no. Mike Peck has got to get back in here. Red zone alert. 3rd and 7. Let's see, Young, Peck, and Thornton. Okay, Young, Peck. Okay. We're trying to get to Peck. And it's not quite open. Triangle gets open underneath. The pass gets caught. Tyquan Thornton can't quite get there. Gets 5 yards. I want to go for it. There's no way we're kicking. We're not kicking from there. We just need some blocking here, and hopefully we can get this done. As we're going to throw it right back to Tyquan Thornton. But, of course, this guy can't hit a... Oh, my God. Okay. Back in the red zone again. I'm not confident. We have this guy throwing the football. I looked in free agency. There was no young guys. They were all, like, in the 50s. Overall wise, there just wasn't anybody there for us to really have a chance. So, unfortunately, we might be stuck with Malik Willis unless we bring in like an Andy Dalton. And it's like they're pretty similar overalls, and Andy Dalton doesn't have the he can't run the way Malik Willis can. So, let's just hope. Let's just really, really hope Mac Jones stays healthy this season, or else this could get really, really rough. We get the ball to Tyler Algier for the first time, and he trucks through down to the 3-yard line. I mean, Malik Willis is having a better game for sure. We got to keep everything short. He can't throw the ball down the field. We got to keep everything within 10 yards of the line of scrimmage, and maybe we get something. Maybe for sure. And also we can get out and run like this. I mean, that's way easy. It's a big rushing touchdown from Malik Willis. We're going to try to make this stop here on 3rd down. We're going to actually bring everybody up and see if we can kind of force some pressure at the line, and then just kind of be ready for that. And no, we weren't. We were not ready. And Ryan Tannehill, who is now on the Washington Commanders as their backup behind Baker Mayfield. So they brought in a lot of new quarterbacks. Okay, I like the strategy. Just try to find your guy. You know, you've been struggling drafting a guy for a while now, so just bring in 2 veterans that are like mid-level veterans, and it's like just try to figure something out, you know. And I mean, it can't be. They have some decent players on the roster. I think just having a solid quarterback really could make them a viable team. We cannot run this. We have nobody. Oh my God, we have nobody guarding anybody out here. As we just got to get there with Judon, and we don't, and we get the pick. We get the pick. Who's 27? Dunn? I don't even know who Dunn is, but he has the pick at the goal line, and he's gonna run it. Hey, oh wait, Ryan Tannehill, run! We're gonna run in the 100 yards back for a 100-yard pick six to go up 21-7. Isaiah Dunn. Thank you. They got the ball again. It's 4th and 14. We just got to stop him one more time. We have our own version of Fred Warner here. Definitely not. Bledsoe, just stay with him. I thought they're running a screen, but I don't know what's happening. Flag. I don't know what's happening. It was that was a weird. I don't know if that was a tight end screen, but I think they had somebody down the field that wasn't supposed to be down the field, and Nick Gates. We get the ball back, and we won. Okay, we split 1-1. We're in a positive. I guess not in the positive. We're 500. Yeah. So if wide receiver mentorship, a veteran wide receiver, Tyler Boyd says, Coach, I know you're frustrated with Tyquan Thornton. Dude couldn't hang on to anything last game, but don't give him a yet. I think with a little help, he could be really good. Just get open. I'd rather you get with Demario Douglas, if I'm being completely honest with you. I didn't mean to hit, but whatever. Short routes are fine because that's all we can really throw. I'd really rather that be Demario Douglas or Mike Peck. Tyquan Thornton's the one guy that really doesn't matter to us. But whatever. We have a training camp standout, too. Marte Mapu has had a strong camp and continued building that in the preseason. Play rec or tackling? Play rec. I don't know what that does. I guess when I'm on the field, it's not really going to make a difference. I probably should have done tackling. But maybe it helps us overall. That's a guy who could really be a good off-ball linebacker for us. Just kind of a fill-in a role of some coverage, making some tackles. And we have some trade offers for Eddie Goldman. I mean, I'll review it if you want to give me somebody good. Zamir White and no, okay, never mind. We have week 3 here against the New Orleans Saints. Okay. We are here in the Caesars Dome on Thursday Night Football, week 3 of the preseason, which means our starters are going to play 3 quarters. And to start, we have the ball on the 4-yard line. Nice. Well, let's see how this offensive line does on the running game. We're going to give it to Ramondre basically right up the middle, and he kind of stumbles his way forward for 9 yards. And, of course, dude. Yeah. I mean, of course. Christian Gonzalez is back for this game, which is cool, but man, can we I hope it's not another season like this. I really, really hope it's not another season like this. We simply cannot afford it. We are going to suck if that's the case. And Mike Peck, did anybody else see that? Can I instant replay that? Did anybody see high ankle sprain? Okay, so he's out for this game. Might not be long, but let's take a look at Mike Peck here. He gets across the middle of the field. He's just not moving very fast. In real time, he just was not look at that. Look at that stutter. He just wasn't moving very fast, huh? Can I see how long he'll actually be out? Just out for the game. Okay, that's what I thought. So we'll have him back for the beginning of the regular season, hopefully, as long as he doesn't get injured to practice. And looks like Juju will probably be back for week 1, which is, cool. These guys aren't great, but I cannot get a snap. I cannot let routes develop. I cannot let the routes develop without getting hit. Mike Peck was wide open across the middle of the field. Now, if Mac Jones would have hit the throw, I couldn't tell you that much. And now we have nobody back here on punt coverage. Wow! Tavai got through. Couldn't bring him down, but Bledsoe came and brought him down. We had it. We just couldn't get the pass away. And that's just kind of the story of this team, really. Just not being able to get easy passes away. But it's 3rd and 4 now. We got to try to stop the Saints as they're going to try to throw it right over to where I am. And Kyle Duggar can't make the tackle. And Johnson is in the end zone because we had no safeties back. Juwan Johnson gets the touchdown. And they're going to go up 7-0 on us. 3rd down alert. We have the ball back. And, again, I'm still just trying to get Mike Peck involved. He's a guy that's he's going to be a big thing of our offense. We've got a lot riding on Mike Peck. I'm not even going to lie to you. And I know I took a little bit there, but I was waiting for anybody to get open. And then as soon as I see somebody, my offense line are like, oop, you have somebody open. We no longer block anymore. And then these stupid dude, stop. Please stop calling these plays. I can't handle it. I can't handle the same plays over and over again. It's breaking me so bad. Mike Peck, what the hell are you doing? Ramondre can't catch it. It gets picked off of the bounce. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is gonna be Patriots Dynasty this season. This is gonna be Patriots Dynasty this entire season. I don't even know if I can go back and look at that. I'll look at it at the end of the game because Mike Peck was in the backfield by 15 yards. Ramondre catches it, gets it blown out of his hands, and then intercepted. Mike, catch the ball. Okay, sure, Mike. This is just becoming laughable because it's like, damn, we really do suck. We really do suck. I mean, there's literally nothing about it. I don't even know if we'll be able to get this pass off. We get it off. It gets caught by Tyler Boyd. Thank God. He's dropped a couple already this preseason, but like hopefully he's got some sure hands this season. Oh man, Mike Peck is 1-on-1 being pressed. He doesn't have the speed at all. But I'm just gonna see if he can get a jump ball and. We get hit as we throw. Goes right to the linebacker. Why, man? Why is our offensive line playing this bad? And we are missing our. What are you do? See now, what are you doing, Peppers? What are we doing here? This is disgusting. They have full momentum. Our team is lost out here. It's giving me very, very poor flashbacks to last season. We just look completely lost on offense and on defense. It's just they're gonna drop it down to Kamara, and we can't make the tackle when he gets. It's 3rd down and inches. We're gonna call a timeout here. I kind of want to bring pressure, but it's probably not the smartest idea. I don't think they run anymore after we kind of stopped them there. Not really, but like enough. I think they don't run it again, even though it's like literally 3rd and right away. As we get that pick, we're gonna stay in the end zone. We're gonna stay in the end zone. 41 seconds. I don't even know if it's gonna let us get on offense again, but we do stop them from scoring, and we don't get on offense. We're gonna be 7-0, 14-0 going into the 4th quarter, and we finally get the chance on offense again. We haven't played since the 2nd quarter, so here we go. Malik Willis trying to just make a prayer happen, which we know he doesn't do very well. As Circle gets wide open, but look what he did. He hit the ref in the hands. She's not on the team. She's not on the team. Hit the guy in the jersey, not the ref on the sidelines. Oh my God. I just think he's confused. I just think he's a little confused. That's all it is. That's all. We don't have to be upset with him. He's just a little confused on who's doing what. That's a good throw there. That's a good throw there. Let's throw a deep pass. Let's see if we can get one to maybe Williams across the middle. It got open, and then the defender just was able to cut up in front of our guy while staying with him, jumping up and okay. Yep. You got it, Madden. You got it. This series is getting annoying because Madden is Madden's annoying, so it just kind of makes the series annoying. As that pass doesn't go where I want it to, it gets picked off. That's who I was throwing it to, and then this guy just makes the nastiest cut of all time, and it's going to be a 24-0 game. But I think he got pressure. He might have got hit. If not, he definitely got pressured, and the ball went way more to the left instead of up the field like it was supposed to. And now, we're just playing for some pride here, because. Yikes, man, there's no way we're going to have another season as bad as last season. But you know what? I'm playing bad. It's been a couple days since I've played, so I'm going to chalk it up to just not being on the sticks for a while. Just not being on the sticks for a while, having a rough day, and just not, you know what I mean? Got a bad quarterback. I'm not playing well. It is what it is. We're just going to have to chalk today up as that. And let's get it out in the preseason as he gets another guy wide open and gets hit and can't make the pass. I might look for some trade offers for this guy. I don't think anybody's going to want him. Nobody in their right mind would want him after watching him play. I genuinely don't think so. He doesn't offer us anything on this team. He doesn't offer anything. Even like the scramble ability, he can't even do that. This isn't even the right play. This is not the play I called. Oh my God, this game is falling apart. This is probably really, really bad content for you guys, and I do apologize for that. I'm a little rusty. It's been tough. I've been fumbling with my words today, and we're just getting blown out. And we won a game. We did win a game, which I don't even think we did last season. So, we're 1-2. We have a little something. We have a tight end across the middle, and the pass is just not good. Accuracy is 5 yards to his left. Got it. Okay. Now that me and Matt are understanding what that is, we're gonna move on. We lose the game. We go 1-2, and just get blown out. All right, well, it's week one. We're playing the Denver Broncos, and that'll be next episode. Preseason was rough. We got a win, but those other two games were kind of rough. I feel like this episode, I feel like I was kind of rushed, and I'm sorry. I'm really busy, but I wanted to get an episode out to you guys. So, I hope you did enjoy it. I'm hoping the season's better. I do. I think me just not playing for a couple of days, I was a little rusty today. I think, I'm going to record more this weekend, and hopefully I'll be a little bit better, we'll win some games. That's really all we could ask for. But that's going to do it for this episode of Patriots Dynasty Series. Please go check out the support. I put a WNBA Caitlin Clark rebuild up earlier this week, and it actually did really well. You guys like seeing that, so maybe I'll do one with like Angel Reese, Cameron Brick, and stuff like that, just to try to get some support over there. So check that out. Also check out Timeout with J&G as our podcast. We do every Wednesday, every Saturday. It's almost draft week. Next week is the draft, so we're gonna have some content on that. The NBA playoffs, of course. And yeah, let's go down and do that, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.